What's poppin', my J dolls? And I am back with another video. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and ring that bell. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers, so don't play with us because we ain't never been one of them. And if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It is free 99. And if you still don't subscribe, you a hater. Take that with your mama because why she raised you like that? Period. Today, y'all, I'm gonna actually talk to y'all about my updated dating life. Okay, y'all, today I'm actually gonna be talking about how I'm not gonna be playing with nobody crusty dusty ass son. Okay? I'm not gonna play with no crusty son. I'm not gonna be crying and I'm not gonna be delusional any longer. So y'all, I'm up here to talk about this because my last podcast episode, I did one on Black love. I don't know if that was my most recent podcast episode or if that was another one after that, but I think that was my most recent one, was about being ready for love and being ready to love and all that type of stuff. And I am very much ready to love, but what I'm ready not to be is delusional and playing with nobody's son. So I'm here to talk to y'all because I know my subscribers literally be keeping up with my life. Like literally y'all be in the comments and y'all will ask me what's going on with such and such, what's going on with this person, that person. I never say any names on the internet, but I am here to break down how in the past I really act out of desperation, and I've always been very delusional. So I want to talk about this, okay? I really want to sit down and have a whole conversation with y'all because when I used to be 326 pounds, I was very, very delusional, and I always had a man, kept a man, period. Honestly, now that I have lost weight, I have a harder time getting a man, like in the sense of keeping a man. I can get him, but it'd be like after a while, like a lot of stuff don't fly with me no more. Like how I used to. I wouldn't say I just go for anything before because I was not. I was pretty strict. I was Judge Judy. But sometimes I would literally let people be toxic and I thought it was cute. You know, I'm like, okay, you toxic, I'm toxic too. Let's play these kind of games. But now I'm really not into all the games. You know, now I'm just kind of like, if I keep trying to talk to you about something and it's just not clocking, you're going to be clocked out. You're fired. You know, like you're going to be fired. So before I'd be like, let's try to work it out, or I keep doubling back. It's something I kind of tap back in or whatever too. And this is where I'm going to stop that behavior right here, right now. And I'm going to talk to y'all because I feel like back then I always had a man because like it made me comfortable and my standards were not that high. Like I just let things slide by and just be okay, like let me settle for this person. Let me date for potential. And I noticed myself in this recent time almost doing the same thing in the sense of literally dating for like potential, like, oh, this guy, you know, he's not all the way there, but he's almost there, and I have these type of emotions, blah blah. We're gonna go into details, but I started seeing myself literally act like I was fat again, and that's no tea and no shade. Like I am only using that word because y'all love that word, okay? But I started acting like I was fat again. Like I had to start coming back to myself, and this is something I had heard, I forgot what podcast or something. I heard this, but it was like, we're not supposed to be humble to men. We're supposed to be humble to God. So I'm not going to sit here and try to bring myself down so a bunch of notches to make other people comfortable. I only care about how I treat people when it comes to like respect and not being arrogant and not being rude, not being malicious, being a good person. But I am standing in who I am and understanding who I am. In the sense of, I know I'm a beautiful woman. I know I'm a smart woman. I know I'm a driven woman. I know I have knowledge that I give to men. Like I literally consulting men. Like I literally be telling them, this is boom, boom, boom. This is what you do. Like I literally would help a man get some money if he actually listened to me and follow the steps. Like I give free knowledge to niggas. Okay. So I know that, because they say, what do you bring to the table? Like, I know that I am the table. Like some girls just say that, but I literally know I'm the table and I don't need no man. Okay. So anyhow, I started acting out of like a little bit of desperation because since I've lost weight, I've been single now for over 2 years, y'all. Like literally, it's almost August, so it's probably like 2 years in a month. Because literally, I broke up with my last situationship. It wasn't even a relationship. The last situationship I was with for like a whole year, I broke it off with him in July 4th, 2 years ago. Okay? And now it's almost August. So yes, it's been a very long time. So I started to see like, oh my gosh, there's something wrong with me. I'm starting to think like I have a lot of options. Like a lot of men pursue me, a lot of men ask for my number, blah blah blah. But it's not going nowhere. And I was trying to figure that out. Like, is it me? Is it them? Is it like, is something off with me now? Like, am I not like it? Because most of the time it's like I'm not responding to the man no more. I don't see nothing going there no more with that person, or that person is, the communication is not that great. So I'll be like, you leave it there, I leave it there type stuff. But I was just like, something is strange. I haven't even had that emotional attachment. I used to get so emotionally attached to people so quick. Like I would be in love like the first day. Like that's love bombing, y'all. I guess I don't know if I'm a love bomber. Like I literally, hold on, let me bring y'all up a little bit. I literally didn't even feel like women could be love bombers. Like, I'm like, how is that even the case? Like, how can that even be the case? But it really can be the case. But like, I used to be always in love or like in like with somebody, and now I don't like anybody. And I hope I don't get flagged because my boobs out a little bit in this video. But y'all, literally, it's been hard for me to like people. Let me put my hair in front of my boobs before they try to, whoop. I don't want to mess up my mic. But before they try to flag me, let me put this on here. But yeah, so like I start thinking like, is something wrong with me? I don't really like nobody. And then I rekindled my situation with an old situation. It was never an ex. And I came on here talking about, oh, I really like this one. I really like this one. Thought it was. I don't know what I like. I'm not gonna sit here and just say I don't know what I liked, but I realized like I was kind of going into my old patterns of like revisiting old situations. I'm going to do a whole story time on my Patreon on like how that rekindle situation happened. Like literally it was supposed to be a casual situation. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But then it turned into a whole confusing feeling situation. Like it really got out of hand. Like it was no reason for that to even be the case, but it was the case. So anyhow, y'all, I literally felt like, oh my God, I'm acting like I am not attractive. Not saying before I was not attractive. I always was beautiful, but like I'm literally conventionally attractive now. Like literally I can have any man that I want. Why am I acting like I am the bottom of the barrel? You know what I'm saying? Like why am I acting like this is the best man I can have? Now I am in a mindset of, in the sense of, at this point, this is a rant, y'all. In the sense of like, I want love, and I think I was acting out of that of like, okay, it's been a very long time. I know this person. I have this feeling with this person. Like we connect. We have chemistry in many different ways. Clock it. We definitely got that chemistry. So I think like all of those things like intertwined with my emotion, and it made me feel like, this is gonna be something that is not gonna be like. And I think sometimes like when you get that mindset, God like smack you in your face like, you a dummy. You a dummy. You know, like you a dummy. Like I'm patient with you, but you a dummy. Like you know this, like your husband, you know that. Like why is you playing games? Like why is you wasting your time? So anyways, y'all, I started now acting like the old Joanna, but this time I was trying to be more emotionally regulated. Before, the old Joanna was like, cling to that person, but if something goes left, I would have popped off. Like if the man wasn't being consistent with me or whatever, I would have definitely acted out of anxious attachment style, and I would have been like blowing up on them, and I would have definitely ended this situation way sooner, and maybe regretted it and kept this cycle going on. But the new Joanna that is emotionally regulated, that has worked on her mental and worked on her attachment, is now like, let me let you figure yourself out. Let me give you some grace. Let me communicate. Let me be patient. Let me not make irrational decisions, because I'm very much a quick decision person. And sometimes I feel like once I make a decision, I got to stand on it. And so in the sense of like, even if I feel like, dang, I care about you, I will still stand in that. I will still stand in that position of leaving you alone, because I've already made that decision. So a lot of times, like old friends, old relationships think I never care about them. They think I'm very cold, and I don't care what they think, but I want to also make sure I'm showing my vulnerability to people and letting them know that I care about them, and actually really trying to work through some issues, because if I do eventually want to get married, I'm going to have some problems in my relationship and my engagement and my marriage that I'm going to have to work through, because there's no perfect person. So I was battling that mindset, but I was also battling like, is this the best man I'm going to have? And not in a sense of like where he is in life, because this is not to shit on anybody or anything like that. I care about this person, but it's like, I'm not saying like the best person I have like life status wise. It was more like an emotional wise of like the connection. It's the chemistry, the friendship. And I think a big thing, since I've lost weight, men treat me very different in the sense of it's very hard for me to gain friendship with men. And I want to talk about this. Like, when you lose weight, like, they just see you as an attractive object. It's just like, oh, you look good, so I want to talk to you. Like, I want to check off that, oh, I got your number, or I want to just speak to you because you're beautiful. Like, a lot of them are not really truthfully trying to get to know me as a person. And the ones that are trying to get to know me, they're not consistent with it. Like, I'm the type of girl that you have to text me every day, because if you don't text me every day, then like you're literally out of the competition. I see my dating life as a competition. Like, you're competing with others. A lot of them all fall off anyways, because I literally cannot deal with like nonsense. I don't have a lot of patience. So literally I see it as a competition, and I see like, okay, if you're not showing up, but it's like you're not showing up to work, like you're fired. Like, and it gets like this cycle of just like sorting through people, because now that I lost weight, a lot of people find me attractive. So a lot of people want my number. A lot of people want to take me out. A lot of people want to talk to me on the phone. Like, it gets literally overwhelming. Like, I get tired of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get tired of talking to some of y'all because I don't even like half of y'all. So I think it's the mindset of like, dang, like now I have all these options and I don't like a lot of them because A, they don't have no personality, a lot of them. They don't got nothing to talk about. They want to ask the same stuff over and over and over. Like, literally, they don't have no real intentions on anything. Like, they just want you because you look good, and they just want to eventually smash you. They just want to know that they were able to get you. Like, a lot of men just want to know they're able to get you. And a lot of men are just so lazy. I think a lot of men are dusty and crusty. And this is not from the fact that I am bitter. I'm not bitter. Like, I really don't have any bitterness in my heart. Like, nobody's done me dirty. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, nobody's ever cheated on me to my knowledge. And if they did, I never looked. I never cared. I'm the type, you can cheat on me, babes. You can cheat on me. I'm never probably gonna find out. Now, if I find out, you're out the door. Like, there's no debating against that. Like, I don't even play like that. So at the end of the day, I've never been cheated on. I've never been, thank God, beaten on. I've never been, you know, just through a traumatic relationship into the sense of like, oh, I hate men. It's just literally the annoyance of them, like, irks my soul. Like, literally just the existence of them. Like, they didn't do anything to me. It's the lack of effort. It's the waste of time. Like, I literally am like a true believer that I feel like men like to waste my time, and my time is money. Like, literally, I am paid for my time. Like, when I'm chatting, yapping, I'm paid for that. On the internet, I went on my weight loss coaching calls, I'm paid to yap. So I'm yapping with a man for a meal that I don't even care about. So, or I'm talking on the phone. It's like, you know, when you're just like trying to interview people and you kind of tired because you're trying to fill this role. You've been trying to fill this role for the longest, but they don't have the experience. Everybody that's applying doesn't have the experience. Like, that is like the best. That is literally the best example I can give you. Like, literally, there's so many applying. I have over 100 applicants, and none of them literally read to see if they even fit the freaking requirements. And none of them fit the requirements. Gotta listen to them yap 30 minutes every time to then realize you're not a good fit. Like, maybe I have to go on a second interview with them. Like, I have to interview them for a second time, and I'm like, still not a good fit. Maybe I might be like, you know what, I'm trying to be patient now. Let's go on a third interview, which is a date. Nope, still sucks. So I think I got to the mindset of like, dang, okay, I'm comfortable with this person. I know we vibe. I know, you know, we had a good vibe. But honestly, let's be honest and truthful. Like, I'm gonna put the whole story time on my Patreon. So if you're not subscribed to my Patreon, go ahead and go to my Patreon. I already got 2 story times on there. That's gonna be where all my unfiltered story times are, because I'm like going through a whole rebrand, which I'm gonna do a whole nother video about. But I'm doing a whole rebrand where it's like, that doesn't really fit with my content over here on my YouTube channel. Like, it don't really fit. Like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep y'all updated, and like a lot of like sponsorships and stuff like that. I talk about dating, you know, I've been offered certain things because I talk about dating, but I want it to be like on my channel. I just want it to be aligned with my new rebrand. So anyways, y'all, I felt like this person, when I seen that person, I thought it was gonna be one thing. Like, I thought it was just be casual. We was gonna do what we do, and I was gonna get back on my flight, and I was gonna go back home. Like, that's what I was thinking. And then when I connected with this person, like, it became an emotional conversation, and blase blase. Mind you, me and this person had not seen each other for a year plus. And so I wasn't expecting any emotions to come out of this situation. I was on some toxic stuff, okay? Sometimes I do it for the plot. Okay, I do it for the plot. And I'm very much a Pisces. If you know anything about Pisces, just let me know comments. Like, let me know too if you're tired of like playing with people's crusty dusty sons. Let me know too if like you done crying over all that. Like, just put it, like, let me know what's tea, because I think we all are literally in the worst dating state ever. Like, not even the state, the whole US. Like, I think it's the whole US. I think maybe if I go back out of the country, I might have a better experience. Like, at least I'll get more out of it. Like, anyhow. So when that happened, it was like an emotional thing. But what I had to learn about this person, he doesn't watch my YouTube. He doesn't have access to my YouTube or anything. But what I learned from this person is he likes emotional connection without commitment. He likes emotional connection. Like, I came there for one reason only. And then he started to almost like, it's not like he's doing it, like, but it's like he starts to kind of like have us develop an emotional attachment when there was no reason for it. You know, he's not in a space to uphold that. He's not in a space to show up as that. Like, if we were to be like actual partners, he'll say, oh, I want to do this. I want to, you know, in a building something serious. I want to, like, this is what I want. He will say this, but his actions are giving, he's going through things, and he prioritizes himself. He's prioritized himself for a very long time, and that's how he lives his life, is he prioritizes himself. So anytime he's going through something, he shuts out the world. And so for me, I was like, you know what? This is neglect, right? This is a neglect. And as someone that's anxiously attached, that has worked on it a lot. I'm way better. I'm kind of borderline now avoidant, okay? I'm trying to be secure. But yeah, some of y'all making me avoidant because I'm trying not to be crazy. I'm trying to stop being anxious attached. But then y'all got me going all the way to avoidant because I'm tired of dealing with y'all. And then I'm trying to be in the middle. I'm trying to be secure. I'm trying my best, okay? So anyhow, y'all. So at this time, we trying to sort through this, and I will give him this. I don't want him to feel like a bad person, because he's not a bad person. He's a very sweet person, but he just literally does not know how to consider other people. Like, he does not know how to consider other people with his decisions in life. He does not know how to prioritize a partner, and he doesn't know how to get himself out of a funk. And that's something I've been trying to battle with myself too, because I've been so used to, like, if I fall, get back up and try again. If I fall, get back up and try again. That's how I've always lived my life, in the sense of I could not just stay down. I have to get back up. Like, that's how I was raised. That's how the things I had to be going through as a child. Like, I was grown up in a way where I had to survive. I grew up in survivor mode. So it's like I had to make decisions in the time I couldn't feel. And that maybe be me. Maybe that's a bad thing about me. So for me, sometimes I'm like, all right, I get you're going through this, but how do we get over this? Like, I cannot dwell. Like, for me, if something goes wrong in my life, I can't dwell on that for a whole month straight. I have to maybe dwell on it for 3 days, and then I'm like, babes, I got to get to my business. I got to book this client. I can cry today, but I gotta wake up tomorrow and I gotta go hit the gym. Baby, I gotta go call this. Like, I gotta reach out to this person. Like, my life doesn't stop because I have a problem. And maybe I should take time to actually feel. And so I have been trying to be like, okay, let me journal. Let me feel, let me not avoid my feelings. But, dealing with him, I just realized, like, yeah, you can really care about somebody a lot. You really can care about a person a lot. But if they're not in a position to love you and actually prioritize you as a partner, you're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to get anywhere. And if this person is always having excuses and apologies, it's like, how do you move forward with a person like that? So yeah, I was going through this whole little roller coaster. Mind you, though, this whole time I was still dating other people because me and this person just reconnected a little bit over a month ago. So we just reconnected. So it was like, I'm single, this person's single, and when I'm single, I date multiple people. That's what I do. But luckily, honestly, I don't think luckily, because at this point I'm over the situation, but honestly, I was talking to people, but it was going nowhere. And then I started to realize when I started talking to this other guy, he was kind of actually making the efforts. He made a lot of efforts to call me, to text me, blah, blah. But I just didn't like him. Literally, I did not like him. He was not a bad person. We had things in common. I just didn't like him. I just didn't. I didn't really like his personality that much. I wasn't attracted to him physically like that. I liked that he was doing nice, he didn't do nice things for me, but he helped me one day, put stuff in my car, blah, blah, blah. I liked that he was a gentleman, but other than that, we didn't connect. And I felt like he just wasn't, he would say he was going to help me with certain stuff, but I didn't understand how you're going to help me with it. He wasn't giving me the real way he was going to be helping me. So I was just at this point, I'm right here going through a whole emotional roller coaster with my old situation. And then I'm trying to be cool with you on the simple fact of I want to be open to dating, but you're not typically the type of man I would date anyways. So it's just yeah. So anyways, y'all, I started acting like I was ugly. And I had to realize girl, you're not freaking ugly. You're not desperate. You're not desperate queen. Okay. You're not ugly queen. All right. You're smart. You're intelligent. You're a star. Anyone will be lucky to have you, okay? You need to realize who you are, okay? And this is to anybody that's watching. You need to, if you're dating a crusty, dusty man, you need to realize who you are. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. I literally had to tell myself, you need to wake up. Are you being for real? Are you really being this patient for why? What is even qualifying this man for you to be delusional? And I had to realize I'm a Pisces. I'm very delusional at first. Oh my gosh, I love this man. Oh my God, I love him. It's my man. My new man. And literally, that's how it is. The first time, the first week, the first 2 weeks. And then after a month, I'm oh my gosh, I hate this man. This man is no longer the picture. So I'm trying to work on it. I don't think it's me. I think it's the man. But I do think I literally go in la land as a Pisces of ooh, I like this, that we talk about this, and I like this chemistry, and I like that. And oh my gosh, we might get married. Where? There's no, if you look at the big pictures, there's literally no way that you're marrying this man. Sometimes we got to be realistic. We literally got to be realistic ourselves that we are dealing with somebody's crusty, dusty son. What do you see in this man? What is the you need to wake up. I literally was you just need to wake up. You're actually desperate. And also, you have to take a person for where they are. Not who you think they're going to be. Not the potential of them. And I made a whole episode about this before. Who are they in this moment? Can you accept being with this person if they never change a single thing about themselves? Or are you going to constantly change them? And are you going to constantly tell them what you don't like? And are you going to constantly nag? Are you going to constantly complain? And if so, why are you with this person? I feel like this is for somebody. Why are you with somebody like that? I I literally had to realize that I was literally overplaying a part that I didn't even have. Like, I'm not even this man's girlfriend. Really not even his girlfriend. So as time went on, I ended up working my like new little bartender gig. Like, it's just literally just for me to get experience as a bartender and like have a little fun job and like also build my confidence, get connections, you know, maybe find me a little sugar daddy. Where are you? I'm just kidding. But anyway, y'all, like, I literally got this job, and like my first day there, I met a guy. You know, I met a guy, not gonna put too much, but I met a guy, whatever, He's cool. We went on a date, like, he's a cool guy. But I learned when I met him, and even after the date, I told myself, literally on the date and after the date, don't be delusional. Don't be delusional, babes. Okay? Take this person for who they are. You had a good time? Yes, you did. Okay? They have a cool personality? Yes, they do. Y'all have things in common? Yes. But that doesn't mean anything. This is date one. Are they going to be consistent with communication? Are they going to be thoughtful? Are they going to plan? Are they going to come with problems? On this date, they told you certain things that are a red flag. All right, you don't have to take the red flags and be like, oh, I'm going to cut this person off. But you can look at the red flag and be like, let me not forget that. Let me analyze all of this stuff and how it goes, but let me not forget this. Okay? Let me not start making this la-la fairy tale thing up in my head, because this is real life. Like, I literally had conversations with myself after this date, like, because this was my first date that I vibe with somebody after my last situation rekindle. And even kind of before that, I really met a man that I literally vibe with, had good conversation with, and they kind of already asked me out, was being consistent. Now at this point, he's not really consistent. You know, it's been a couple days since we talked, so Lord knows. But him and this one other guy I met here was the only people that I literally had great conversation. Like, wow, you could be my best friend. Like, and that's what I look for in a partner, is best friend. Like, I don't care about your looks, because your looks won't do nothing for me. Like, and I'm a true believer of, like, when you get old, looks will fade. Okay, once you date somebody for so long, they start looking normal to you. Like, you might have you a fine ting, but to you, after being with him for so long, he's gonna look the same. And then when he start pissing you off, he's gonna look ugly. Like, you're gonna be disgusted with him. Like, literally, I had a cute ting, you know, my last situation that I was with for a year. Like, he was a good-looking man, but jeez, the attitude of this man, no. And that's another thing I noticed, like, since losing weight, is like, I get a lot of like conventionally beautiful men, like pretty boys, cute men, fine men, tall men, Mexican men, white men, black men, okay, like Chinese men, like, I get them all. But it's just like a lot of them that know that they have looks, they lack substance. And that's the one thing I always thought with myself too, is like, I don't ever want to be a pretty girl that just literally has no personality, no substance, that is superficial, stuck up. Like, I hate to see one of those coming. Like, I can't even be friends with girls like that. Like, just because you're pretty, you just think that you can be like stuck up and arrogant and rude. Like, that's not my type of MO. Like, I'm super nice to people, even if you're not my type. Now, if you come running up on me on a different, like, you just got to come up to me correctly. Like, you come swiftly up to me, you kind of giving me a little bum vibes, you gonna have to back up a little. I might give you a little, like, what the hell, like, back up. Like, I might give you one of them looks, like, what is you doing? Because I don't like people running up to me, so just be aware of me, like, of that. I'm not a stuck-up person at all. I'm very, very nice, very sweet. Like, even with my client, like, she told me, like, you're really so cool and you're down to earth. Like, it's just, it blew my mind. You know, I've had a subscriber DM me on Instagram, like, whoa, I'm actually literally talking to my favorite YouTuber. Like, you're cool as hell. Like, wow, I can't believe it. Like, and I'm like, whoa, your favorite YouTuber? Like, I'm only almost at 3,000 subscribers. But, oh my gosh, I'm like super flattered, you know? Like, I'm just literally just a cool person. All I just ask is, if you see me in public in real life, always say hi to me. Just don't bum rush me, because I am a paranoid person, okay? And I don't want nothing to happen. So just be like, hey, like, start with the hey, okay? Give some space. Hey, okay, cool. But if you run up on me, yeah, then that's probably, I had a man do that before, and I'm like, back up. And I'm going to tell you, back it up. Few steps, okay? Few steps. But other than that, I'm very nice. Like, so yeah, I'm kind of now taking a step back, because I was like starting to get a little bit too, I feel like I was starting to get too obsessed with finding my partner and finding our true love and all that type of stuff. I was getting too obsessed with it, because I was like, it's time. Like, it's been over 2 years. And I think for me personally, the reason why I started doing that is because I started feeling lonely. More in a sense, because I'm in a state, y'all know I moved to a whole nother state by myself. I have a dog, of course. But I don't even have friends here yet. Like, oh my gosh. There's a whole dog in here right now. That's so funny. What the hell is they dogs doing in here? That's cute though. Anyways, that's crazy, because I literally was just saying my dog and then there's dog here. But anyways, I have a whole dog and all that, but I don't have friends here yet. Like, I really don't have any friends. Yeah, I couldn't even say kind of have friends. I did meet a friend that I've been like seeing a lot of different pop-ups and stuff like, and I truly like her. She's really cool. But I don't have any of my own friends that I go out with and do things with. So it's that, A. And then B, now I don't have a partner. I haven't had a partner in like 2 years. And so it's like, no partner, no friends, just me and Chanel. Like, I've been doing it for a long time. Like, I'm totally fine with being alone, but now it's getting to the point like, damn, you're getting old, bitch. Like, you're about to be 30. Like, this is not real life. Like, I can't keep, I can't keep being single out here with me. I'm not for the screens. But I just maybe need to get out a little bit more. Like, of course, when I go out, I meet people every single time. My problem is that I just don't go out a lot. Like, and I know my friend was trying to give me advice of like, maybe instead when you're going out, you don't go to the bar. Maybe you don't go to the bar, and maybe instead you go to like a active event, because I like guys that are active, because I'm active, you know, like an active event, or like different events, or networking, social networking events, which I have some coming up soon. I've been to like private dinners and stuff, but I do need to start doing more events, because I do meet men when I go sit at the bar or when I'm working at the bar. Like, this is I only did my first shift as a bartender / barback like last week, and it's gonna be my second shift tomorrow. So anyways, like, I met somebody on my first day there, you know what I mean? So it's like, I understand, because my friend's like, don't meet the men at the bar are probably not the best men. And I'm like, maybe that's true. Maybe that is true, because I've been meeting a lot of men at the bar. Like, when I'm out, like, I've been meeting a lot more men when I go sit at the bar. Now, I don't just be going on no crazy bars. Like, I go to like this one club bar here and there, but like, I never really, I mean, I met somebody there, but he was he went ghost. Like, he was here and he was gone. But anyhow, like, I don't really meet people at like crazy bars like that, because I don't go to those like that. But I'd be at like sophisticated bars, or places where you can get like restaurant food and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm at no crazy bars, but it's like, I'm kind of, where the heck am I gonna be? And then today, y'all, I was gonna go to this race. It was like a what the heck, run club. I've been wanting to go to the run club. I'm gonna do it, and when I do it, I'm gonna film it, y'all. So make sure y'all subscribe. Also, make sure y'all follow my Instagram at Joanna.imperfectlyfit. I'm gonna put it here. Make sure y'all follow my Instagram, because eventually I'm gonna do some type of giveaway once I hit a certain amount of followers and subscribers. So make sure you go ahead and follow your girl on Instagram. Clock it. Also, if you're on a weight loss journey, make sure you actually book a weight loss consultation call with me. Click the link in the bio for a free consultation call. If you're new here, I lost 158 pounds. Okay, I was morbidly obese, and I've been maintaining for over 2 years and almost a half. Clock it. So anyways, y'all, yeah, so I like to be active and stuff like that. So I literally wanted to do the run club, but it's so many people. And I don't like being around so many people. Like, I literally get social anxiety when it's too many people, or I get too much attention when I'm out. I just like to kind of like blend in, but it seems like I never can blend in. And here for sure I can't blend in because it's probably only 5 of us. And when I mean us, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna never blend in. Even when I go to work, I don't blend in. I'm the only black girl. So at the end of the day, I don't like to go out that much because I don't want to be, I don't know. I guess it's seen, but also just like, I don't like to be approached so much. Like, it gives me, it's like when I go out and I get approached so much, I have to go back home and recharge for like a week. And then I can go back out to socialization. And then like, I get a bunch of like attention, and then I need to go back and recharge. Like, that's literally how I am. So that's something that I'm working through, because if I don't get out, A, I'm not gonna make friends. B, I'm not gonna meet a man being in the house. And y'all, I've entertained the Hinge app and stuff, but like, I had some really good conversations flowing, but then I start getting just uninterested. I don't know, maybe it's me. I started getting uninterested because I'm like, why is we talking for this many days in a row? Like, I know some girls be like, oh, we need to talk for 2 weeks before we see each other. Like, why would we waste that much time talking? Like, ask me out. Like, I'm too grown for this. I can't do all this texting back and forth, 20 paragraphs. Like, babes, like, I had some cool contenders, but I was just kind of like, I just wasn't. I know when I like somebody and I don't like somebody, and maybe I like the wrong ones. So maybe that's something I have to unpack too, because obviously the ones I find entertaining are not the best ones to entertain. Clock it. So yeah, y'all, that's kind of like an update. You know, right now I'm conversating with one fella, okay? And like I said, he hasn't texted me now for 2 days. Mind you, y'all can tell me in the comments if am I getting the wrong impression by this? Mind you, my last text message, he reacted to it. Like, he hard reacted to it, but he didn't formulate an actual text message. So I'm like, in that sense, are you expecting me to text you? Or are you supposed to text me? Because I don't feel like a reaction is a text message. But y'all can let me know in the comments, like, am I the problem? Like, I just don't get it. Like, it's not clocking. Like, I just don't know. Like, is it me? Is it them? Or is it both of us? Like, but I thought he was a cool guy, but I'm like, you reacted and you haven't texted me in 2 days? Like, first of all, before you wouldn't even react, you would just be texting me. So yeah, that's that on that. So I'm kind of like, not, like, he's kind of like turning me off with that. Like, so I don't know if he's in the running anymore, because I'm very particular, and maybe that's why I've been single. Maybe that's why I've been single 2 years. But I think that's a good thing, because I think my standards, I think that just shows my standards have increased. Because let's be fair, let's be honest. Like, if I really wanted a partner, like, I could just reconnect with someone I've already been with and make that a partnership. You know what I'm saying? Or I could just thug it out with the person that I just was talking to, but I decided, no, this is not gonna work. You know? And although I care about that person a lot, I can't just neglect myself because I care about you so much. Like, I'm not going to neglect myself because you're going through things, and I've given you like a month to really get through your situations, and now I feel like it's dragging. You know what I'm saying? Now I feel like I'm not going to be just waiting around for you. And this is the thing is, with me and this person, we're dating long distance. We were dating long distance. And so you can't just be going missing, going through your issues and all types of stuff. I just don't. Yeah, I also have to still text this person back, because, you know, it's been about 4 days since I have not responded to him, in the sense of just telling him, like, yeah, this ain't going nowhere. Because you're just not in a space for it to go anywhere. And I'm in a limbo of, do I tell him, hey, if you get into a space, because I like him as a person, it's a lot of things he is going through at this actual moment. If you get into a space where you're in a better place and you're ready to be serious, where you're ready to be committed, where you're ready to be consistent, all these type of things, then you can reach out. But at this time, I think we should just cut communication. And yeah, go about our lives. Like, you know, I care about you, kind of hope your life gets better, but, you know, you could reapproach when you're in a better position. And then if I'm still single at the time, because I'm dating other people, then I will see how I feel in that moment. So yeah, because I'm not waiting for no man, okay? I'm not waiting for no man, okay? Clock it. But anyway, y'all, yeah, that's practically how it's been. Like, I was literally sad about I'm not calling him Crusty Dusty as in himself, but I'm calling Crusty Dusty as in the whole situation was Crusty Dusty. Not him, but the situation was Crusty Dusty. Crying over a man is Crusty Dusty. Like, being sad over a man is Crusty Dusty. It's low level bitch behavior. I was there, okay? I was there, but I literally woke up. I woke up. Yes, I woke up. And I had to figure out why the heck am I acting like this, because there's really no reason. I don't even think he probably confused. I mean, he said he's not confused. He said like, you know, we've known each other before. So it's like a whole different feeling, because when we reconnected, we already knew each other. We already dated before. So yeah, leave them exes alone. Don't double back. Don't double back. Don't settle for no Crusty Dusty. Do you, love you. And if that just means I had to start, also I was watching this thing on TikTok about just living your life and romanticizing your life. So in the sense of like, I take myself on solo dates, but I need to have a different approach now with my solo dates of like, hey, I'm spending time with self. Now I'm going on a solo date and might attract somebody, because every time I go on a solo date, somebody interrupts my solo date. So I end up getting some type of male attention. So now I need to re-level my thinking of, I'm going on a solo date to really spend time with myself. Not to look cute and maybe attract a man. This is for me to enjoy my time with myself, even though I spend all day with myself, okay? But anyways, that is literally when maybe I need to start doing solo dates where it's like I can't be approached. Like, okay, I'm going to the spa and get me a little massage, or I'm going to go sit in nature, read a book. Something where I'm not approachable. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I got to start doing something like that. And then like flowers. I do give myself flowers, but it's been like a week and a half. So I need to go get myself some new flowers. You know, like I need to be taking myself on trips, flying myself out. You know, might be going out of town. I'm already got to go out of town in September for my goddaughter's birthday, because I got to go back to Minnesota. This is not happening next year. Like, I'm not going to be going back and forth from Minnesota to Texas. Like, I don't care whose birthday it is. Like, sorry to my goddaughter. I love my goddaughter. But they're going to have to come to Texas next year. I'm not going to be going back and forth to Minnesota. Like, I might go to Miami. I don't know. That is a maybe. So anyhow, I got to start taking myself out of town. You know, I got to start treating myself, just kind of just romanticizing my life, because right now I'm I always wanted a life like De'Ara, right? I always, like, you know, De'Ara from YouTube. Like, I was like, I want to just be able to go around, just do whatever I want, film what I want, make money by like just being myself. And now I'm actually living in that. Like, I'm not going to say it's 100% perfect, but I'm living in that where I can literally decide what I want to do for the day. I can literally vlog me like, oh, this is the life I'm living. This is the client I'm taking. You know, this is the trip I'm on. And I need to literally enjoy this, because this season is literally about my business. Like, I know that love is probably also going to be a part of this season, but this season is about my business. This season is about my growth. This is why I moved. Because to focus on my business. So I had to remind myself of like, I'm making this whole season about love, and I did not focus on my business, okay? But I'm literally pouring so much mental into love that I am making it become my emotion, in the sense of like, okay, if this person made me upset, now I'm sad because now they blowing my whole day. I don't want a man to be able to blow my whole day. It's like, you are character in my story, but I'm the whole story. You know what I'm saying? Like, your character. Like, if today you just didn't show up and today you're just not the best character, that's okay, because you're a character in my story. My whole story goes on without you. You're just a character. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just reshaping the way that I think. And I think with the situation I was like figuring out, it was like his sadness almost started to become my sadness. Like, and I had to get out of that mindset of like, I'm an empath, so I start taking on people's emotions. So that's why you gotta have the right people around you when you are trying to grow. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for watching this video. Let me know in the comments. This is kind of like a dating rant, a dating update. I know y'all love my dating stuff. Let me know y'all thoughts. Let me know what Crusty Dusty y'all been dealing with. What's life been like? If y'all lost weight, is y'all love life better or worse? Like, anyways, I'll see y'all next video. Bye.